Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has bombs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense will take the field first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. Wide open spaces. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Flips it out in the flat. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
And the Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Kick is good. And the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Snags a quick pass on the left. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Warner. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Freeman.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Hines is back in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And off from the shotgun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. He'll throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Napier. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The inside handoff. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Aztecs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well stick with him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Warner. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Trying to set up the screen. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Intercepted for the 11th time. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Unloads quickly. Hard running there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at...
It's a seam wide open. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Caught in the backfield. It's Boston. And the Aztecs get enough to move the chains.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking to throw, it's Warner. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Got it behind the line. It's busted. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Aztecs. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
From the gun, running back on the move. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Under fire. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Warner. Got his man. Pick up a 5, it'll be 3rd down and 5. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough.
There he goes! And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Rushes on him! And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping all sides all the time.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Looking for a man. It's Warner. Big guy smells it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You get down here in the red zone, and you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Fresno State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aztecs will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Caught in the backfield, it's Bostic.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Here's a heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to... play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man, it's Warner. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards away.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They've got the screen set up. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Powers through the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Anderson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Warner. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running it to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Snap it to the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here comes the heat. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Fresno State. Extra point here will give them the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Welch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Turning it on. Turning on the Jets. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Aztecs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Looking to throw, it's Warner. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Bulldogs are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. Got enough for the 1st. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the run, it's Gilliam. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Freeman. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. Got a little space. Lots of running room. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Warner. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Creates a little space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. He's loose. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Makes the grab on the left. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7.
San Diego State, 28. Fresno State, 20.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Warner. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Got a man. Oh, a lot of space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Fires to the right. And he throws another interception. His third of the night.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere.